very special guest. She's actually one of the well-known fashion designers coming all the way from Ghana, and now she is here in Dubai representing her style and her fashion. She goes by the name of Miss.
In the world of fashion, where creativity reigns supreme, one Ghanaian woman has dared to dream big and conquer the industry with her unique designs is the CEO of AR Fashion brand. Meet Grace Asibi, the visionary CEO who has transformed her childhood fascination with fashion into a global phenomenon. This is a tale of ambition, determination, and overcoming adversities to achieve success. Hailing from the northern region of Ghana, Grace Asibi always knew she was destined for greatness. From an early age, she was drawn to the world of fashion, and her dream of becoming a globally recognized fashion designer never wavered. Though she faced challenges growing up in a region where clothing was scarce, she never let that dim her aspirations. Her journey to success began in 2014 when she embarked on a life-changing trip to Dubai, the ideal place for new startups. Initially, she juggled being a restaurant operator in Accra while pursuing her fashion dreams. However, as her passion for fashion, Grace's ultimate plan is to see her fashion brand become one of the top recognized names globally while making a significant impact in her home country. She aspires to empower the youth, create employment opportunities, and provide essential resources for young girls in the northern region of Ghana. With her boundless ambition and indomitable spirit, she proves that dreams do come true when fueled by passion and perseverance. In the world of fashion, she is a queen, and her crown is made of creativity and determination. Indeed, her crown is made of creativity and determination. My guest is Grace Asibi. Please help me with the surname pronunciation again.
Asibiri.
Asibiri.
Yes, Asibiri.
Asibiri.
Yes.
Okay.
Asibiri.
Asibiri.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which part of the northern region?
I'm from Bolgatanga.
Okay.
Yes. Bongo Bolungo.
I see. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is my guest for Women in Business. Like I said earlier, make sure you get interactive with us. All your questions that you have in relation to what you exactly would want to know in the fashion industry, how to start a fashion business. I think I believe that she is the perfect person for you to hear her story and her journey. And she is the CEO of ER Fashion brand. Good morning and welcome.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm also fine.
Right. So, this is something that you dreamt from childhood to do. How was the dream? Describe the dream exactly in your childhood. How was it like? What was it exactly?
Okay. My childhood, can I mix English and Chi?
Oh, okay. Okay, feel free.
My childhood, I was born in Bolgatanga, Bongo Bolungo, but I grew up in a farm place.
Okay.
Yes, I was 7 years when they brought me to a farm place. So we took anyway. One day we read my book, they can know more about my story.
So you have
a book. I forgot to bring the book.
Oh
my
God. That's
anyway,
fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So when my auntie brought me there, they were very difficult for me. She doesn't give me clothes to wear. I don't have anything to wear. Sometimes I'll go to Flesh Water and bring her things to the market. She was selling rice and
so you were helping her sell?
Yes. So it was difficult. She was taking care of her kids very well, but for me, I was like, So sometimes I don't have clothes to wear. So when I go to Flash Water, or if I go to the farm, I used to, if I see the, the plantain, the leaves,
okay,
I will take it, and then I will use the, the prayer anyway.
Okay, broomsticks.
Yes, then I will make it like a clothes,
Oh.
Yes. When I was 7 years, that's what I do, so that I'll be able to cover my private part and all that. Yes. So many people was like, when they saw me, they're like, how did you do this? The kids and the, people,
I'm wondering how exactly was your auntie relating to you when she would see you in plantain leaves?
She doesn't care.
Oh.
She doesn't care. She doesn't care. She was like, they will ask her, sometimes they will ask her, why don't you buy clothes for this girl?
Right.
She's working very well. She's very hard working. Why don't you buy clothes for her? But she wasn't care. But I'm cool. So when I do it, it was like a, style for me, So I would do it, and then I will put I will take the leaves too, divided it. Then I will put it like this. Then I'll use the broomstick. Then I will do it.
Oh.
Yes. So the kids was liking it so much. So sometimes they will come and ask, "Oh, Grace,
were people not making fun of you?"
Yeah, of course. They were laughing at me like, "What is this? What is this?" I said, like, I like it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so when you have a dreams, it's come from the childhood. Things happen for a reason. Yes. Maybe if it doesn't happen that way, I won't be fashion designer today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes when you are going in difficult sometimes in life, maybe God is preparing you for
something big.
Exactly. So. That's what I will tell people, that sometimes when something is happening to your life, don't give up, don't cry, don't kill yourself. Just take it easy, because in life you cannot just wake up and things will be like how I'm talking to you today.
Yeah,
we need to go through a lot of process, So that's how it is. Yeah.
So going through all that, taking the plantain leaves and stitching with broomsticks and then all that, I would say that yes, it did develop you and everything. But at what point did you feel that, oh, this is something that I can grow with? What exactly happened that you moved from your auntie's place, and what did you pursue right after moving from your auntie's?
Because my mom, someone, how do you call it? Why did I move to my auntie's place?
No, so after you had stayed with her, for how long? How many years did you stay with her?
I don't know. I went there around when I was 7 years.
7 years.
And I went back to back to Boca when I was like 12 years.
Okay. Okay, so you stayed with her for 5 years.
5 years.
So after you went up north, what happened?
I stayed with my mom. And then...
And did you still, because now you're with your mom, so you have proper clothes
yes,
to wear?
Yes, I have proper clothes.
Exactly.
Yes. But still, I used to do it.
Oh,
you know what I used to do that time?
No, tell me. I'm interested.
When they do, how do you call it? When they farm, in the northern part of Ghana, it's only the time that they farm that you can get all this green and all that. So I used to take the leaves, how do you call it? The millet, the leaves, and start also doing it. That one is a lot of job, because that one is not big. It's very small, so you have to have a lot of the broomstick to do it. Yeah, so I would just cut it and start. So
you're still using your broomstick?
Yes, to do it, because I love it. Yes, but when I do it, I don't wear it because I have clothes to wear.
Yes. So you were only doing it probably to perfect whatever that you started learning from Afram Plains.
Yes.
I see. So right at that time, is it that you realized that, okay, I think I'm good with this, so let me go to school for this? Was it something that your mother was really driving you and supporting you that you should do this?
Yes.
She did.
When I do it, she also look at it and she likes it. She like, what is great? they call me Ma. What is this? So if she asks me to do something and I finish, or sometimes I don't do it, and then I always like to do that, and she was like, what is it? She will come and say, what is that? I said, no, I like to do it. Then when I was in a fun place, this is what I used to do, because sometimes I don't have clothes to wear, so this was I used to do. So let me do it. She's like, what is it? She will just pack it and put it somewhere. I say, go and work. And then when I finish my work, I'll get back to the same.
So I know that in the profile, you were a restaurant operator.
Yeah.
What exactly made you go into the cooking aspect? Because growing up, obviously, you loved fashion.
Yeah.
It's something that you had developed.
Yeah.
So how come you went into operating a restaurant?
I do so many business, not only the restaurant.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because after when I went back to the North Bolga, I wanted to go to school. So I go to school with my one of my sister. She's older than me. So when we go to school, because I wanted to go to school for this kind of something that at least I can be able to do something. But when I go to school, my father's brother will beat me. So one day we went to school, we came back, me and my sister, he beat us until...
For going to school?
We beat on ourselves. Sorry. He beat us. He said, why we go to school? Why, ladies, why you go to school? You want to become a...
Wow.
So he beat us that when we wake up, we have to go and take care of the cow.
Because they wanted you to go and take care of the cow.
Yes.
But you were going to school.
Yes. So he beat us. But my father was living, he wasn't living in Boca. He was living, what do you call it? I forgot the number.
Okay, so you were staying with your uncle?
No, my mother, but it's
your mother.
Yes, but
like a compound.
No, it's compound house.
Yeah.
But you know, the house is my father's house, and my how do you call it? My
uncle
house is not far from each other, so
so
it's closer. So sometimes we go there. So anytime we are going to school, we pass by our uncle's house, my uncle, before I go to the school. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because my older sister that he beat us, he is leaving his house. You know? Yeah.
Okay.
So everybody have their house. So anytime we are going to school, I'll pass by and then she will dress up and then we all go together.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we come back one day, oh my God.
And he beat you when you peed on yourself.
Two of us. So from there, I didn't go to school again.
You didn't go to school again?
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I asked about the restaurant, being a restaurant operator.
Okay.
How did you land yourself in that?
The restaurant that I opened, when I go back to the burger, and then when it happened like that, and I was taking care of cow for some, like 2 years. And then after that, I moved to Akutia, Achim, Kede, Akutia, I forgot the name. Anumakojo.
Okay.
Yeah, so my sister was living there, so I went there to live with them and work in the diamond. You know, they work there.
Okay.
This kind of diamond, gold working. I know how to do it.
I see.
Yes. So they will go when they are going to the work. I'll go together, some work there, and then we go there and work, and we bring some diamonds, and then we go and sell it. And then with sometimes if I don't go, I'll take care of their kids. My two sisters was living there. So I take care of them kids and then all that. So from there, I went back to the north again. That time I was 15 years. And then someone came, it's from my community. She came and she said she wanted me to marry her, what do you call it, her husband, brother.
Brother.
Yes.
Oh,
so
how old were you?
That time I was 15.
I see.
And then she said she wanted me to marry her
husband's brother.
And then my father was the one that my uncle was agreed that I should go, because
the same uncle that was
yeah. He said I should go and marry. So because they like that woman so much in the northern part of Ghana. If they like if you get married to the other region and they like you, anytime you come back and you said you want to this person to come and marry, they will give you.
Yes.
And my mother said no, it will not happen again. So she will not allow me to get married again, because she will not allow it. So my uncle and my mother it was not easy for them. And then
they kept on fighting because of the whole marriage thing.
Exactly. So after that, my mother said, okay, it's better for me to go and marry, stay with my sister, my older sister. I should go and marry my older sister's husband's brother. It's better than going there, because the way they treat me in that farm place is not good, you know. When you read my book, it's a long story, so it's better to get the book and know more about what I'm talking about.
Right.
Yes, so my mother said, no, this will not happen again. She would like me to go and marry my sister's
your sister's husband's brother.
Then I will stay there. It's better, because staying with the family, at least she's my older sister, she can take care of me. She doesn't want, because this woman who took me to the farm place, he mistreats me very well. So she doesn't want me to go again, and I'm the last born. So, and I went to stay with my sisters. I went to one day she organized, my mother. Yes, my mother organized one of the guy. He's selling gori. He used to bring gori from Bongo to Bolongo market. So one day when he came, and my mother told him that my mother was a trader, so she was selling fish in the market. So he told the guy that when you close, come and take my daughter to you guys' place. Because that guy who took me to my sister's husband's place, their family, they are So when he finished, he came when he finished the market around in the night time, and then he came, and then my mother cooked rice, and then because I love rice, so she cooked rice, and then she said, okay, now she give me some that go with the guy and go and marry your sister's husband. And I said, listen to my mother. Yes, and then in the night the guy came, and then we went together. Then
and you went to marry?
Yes.
And you got married?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was when, so it was after
and then
you
it
left.
was fight. When I got married, it was not easy. It was fight between my mother and my uncle. My uncle it was not easy at all. My uncle didn't want to see my mother. So sometimes when my mother go to market, she doesn't come home. Because when she come home, my uncle will come from his house and come and, insult her very well.
Yeah.
So sometimes once she go to market, Balkan market or any market, sometimes she stay for some time, then she come back home because of that.
Wow.
And then she said, and then my uncle said, okay, if it's like that, he want all the cow, the 3 cows.
Wow.
So
okay.
So my sister, the person I married, they have to bring the cow 3.
Everything back to your uncle.
Yes.
I see.
And then they did that.
You have indeed been through a lot from childhood.
Exactly.
Now let's come to how our fashion
so that's
brand
why
started.
I'm talking about. I'm getting to how you're asking me for the restaurant.
The restaurant.
So it's like yes, we shouldn't forget that side.
Right.
Yeah. Because
right.
when you go there, I cannot cut it off. Yeah. So after that, when I got married to my sister's husband, it's not easy for me. That he's my firstborn, sitting there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So we are going to see the firstborn because he's clad in one of our fashion brands attire. So you're going to see him shortly, right?
And then when I got married to my sister's husband, it was not easy at all. It was very difficult. Then I used to cook rice and go to the carry it in my head.
Yeah, you carry it on your head, go around and sell. Okay.
Yes, go around and sell. I will go like from here to Kasua. Yes.
On foot.
Yes, on foot. Via anyone who listen to me, they will understand what I'm talking about. Via Bongo, from Atampisi to Bongo. Bongo market is very far. I will walk there and then I'll go to Via Zoko. Bolungo is far. Anyone that will understand who knows what I'm talking about, they will understand it's far. Namu, so I will cook rice and go all sell these places, So that's where I start the restaurant business from. Then from there, when I gave birth to my son,
your firstborn,
my firstborn and the secondborn, then I go with my secondborn in Asum, Kedi Asum. So I lived in Kedi Asum more than 7 years.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So when I go there, I continue with my restaurant business.
The cooking.
Yes. And when I went the first time, I was working with one woman. Her name called Nanama. She's a very good woman. May her soul rest in peace.
Amen.
She took good care of me. She took. I'll go to Apem. There's one river that they call Apem. So I'll go and fetch water. So that time there was a tank, 2 tanks. If you fetch and put, if it's feel
free.
Yes,
yeah.
so that they will pay you.
Okay.
So that's what I was doing. And then after she likes me so much, she said I should stop fetching the water. And then when she cook rice, I should help her to prepare the rice. When she prepare, then we take it to the assume station.
And you go and sell this. So now you were no more hawking or walking and carrying the rice.
No.
You had a place that you were stationed at, that you were selling. You were helping the woman to sell the rice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes. On that, before I will come from the before I will come to my husband's place in Asum, I was in the Kumasi. I went to Kumasi first.
Okay.
With my second daughter. I was there and I was selling. There's one woman was selling bull fruit, and her children some of them was living in America. And then she have 2 daughters and then 1 boy. The boy was sick. So the other one was selling curtains in the Kumasi market. So one day when I went from Bolka to Kumasi, and then the guy, I was looking for a job. Then I carried my daughter on my back and then I was looking for the job, and then I met this woman and she said she was selling curtains. She said, my mother is doing bull flute, so if you can work with her, no problem. And I said, okay. Then I went and worked with her in Swami. So we do the bull flute in the morning, then I'll carry it and go and sell. There's one girl also she worked in the communication. I don't know how I'll find her again. And when I came from the north, my clothes was still, I wasn't having good clothes, and she would give me clothes to wear. She was working the communication. She would call me and pack all her family was living in Europe. She would pack all her clothes and give me that to go and wear. I don't know where I can find that girl. Oh,
wherever she is, God bless her.
And then this woman who I was working with also she was selling bull flute, and then she would do the bull flute, and then I'll take the bull flute and go and sell it all the stations and all that. Yeah. Then from there. She was sick, and she said she won't work. She doesn't want to work the float working again. So there were no job for me. Then I start go and cook akwenkwe.
Oh wow!
Yes. So well, Kumasi, there's no place I don't know.
You know everywhere in Kumasi.
Yes, I sure. Right. I was cooking. Namiton akwenkwe. Namdi akwenkwe ni coaching. Until that time I have my second daughter. So I was putting my daughter on my back. Then I'll go behind. Then I'll book akwenkwe and go. There's no Kumasi way. Those people that they do. How do you call it? They do. The timber market and those that they do all those metals work. Most of them, I hope they still know me. Yes,
they know you.
So that's where I start my trading from.
Okay.
So when I came to Accra, and there's if you want to talk, it's a lot. That's why I said they should go and read my book
and read your book.
So now let's focus on the fashion.
Very important. We have to focus on the fashion.
Exactly.
ER Fashion brand.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about where ER Fashion brand has been to. How far has this brand traveled?
This fashion has to travel a lot in Dubai, especially in Dubai.
In Dubai?
Yes. First, my success and everything about ER is from Dubai. And then it's not only, when you are talking about Dubai, they taught only Arabs.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot of nationality that I have met. There's no any nationality I have not met in this world, in Dubai. So ER Fashion is everywhere in the world. It's not like you have to see that, you know, most time when you are saying something, they think, you have shop there, you have shop there, you have shop there. It's not like that. I met the people personal. You know, my Instagram followers, almost, let's say 90%, I met them personally
in Dubai.
In Dubai.
Okay.
And they touch the bags, they check the clothes. They walk a little, you will see it.
Yeah.
Yes. And everybody likes it. Anyone that I start to talk about ER Fashion and they see, sometimes when I walk in Dubai more, they stop me. They say, I like your fashion. One time I went to the washroom, and there's one woman, she's from Dubai. And she came to the washroom, she said, you know where I was following? I said, well, she said, she saw me with the bag. She wanted to ask, where did I get the bag? Where did I buy it? So that she would see the brand and go and buy it. Then I told her that it's my own fashion.
It's your own brand.
And it's coming very soon. She said, can I take a picture? I said, yes. I said, please, can I do video? Because she's from the royal family. So she said, no, don't do my face. But you can just do. So she called the bag and she talked about it. And I'll have the video, I'll show you later. She talked about the way she likes it. And it's like, I said, but this one, what is special about it? And, you know, before I didn't tell her that, she said, oh no, it's this one, it's the original. It's original. You can see it's a lot of handwork in it. It's you know, it's
you can even tell. So it was handmade.
Yes, this bag, it takes about 1 week to make one bag.
1 week.
Yes, and 1 week to make one bag. And what do you call this one? Is not part. This kind of smoke. What do you call? I say smoke. This kind of panic glasses. You know the baskets from the northern part of Ghana. This one is not part. If this one is part, it's more than a month to make one bag like this. Because the finishing and everything, I make sure that, look at how it is.
Okay, what does ER mean, by the way?
ER, my company name is Einstein's Royalty Company Limited. You know Einstein's, he's from Germany, the Jewish guy who, they born him in Germany. Very intelligent guy. He has a book, if you heard about it, Einstein's.
Okay.
So I read a lot about him, though I'm not that educated, but anything that I want to do or I want to read something about someone, I have my children.
Is it the scientist?
Yes.
Einstein?
Yes.
Okay.
My children are educated, and then sometimes also I like to Google and something, if I cannot understand, I talk about the Google so that I understand.
You understand.
So I read about him and I like the way he is and I want to be like him.
So it's Einstein's Royalty?
Yes. So they add from the E from the Einstein, and then they add from the Royalty.
Nice.
Yes,
so
and then you know Royalty
fashion brand.
Exactly. Okay. It's not and the Royalty. What I know about a little bit about the Royalty, it's not like you are coming from the king. You are coming from you can. If you want to become a royal, you can do. You can be your own royal. It doesn't matter you are from the royal family or from a royal family. You can be your own royal. Depending what you achieve or what you have done and what you are dreaming about. So, and if you work hard, You can be a royal.
If you work hard, you can definitely be your own royalty, like just as Grace has mentioned. Now let's come to how best we can market Ghana through fashion.
Okay.
Now, like you said, one main country that's propelled you, that even started your brand and even propelled you is Dubai.
Yeah.
Now, after you got into Dubai to, you know, put yourself out there and get this far with your business, how exactly did you put yourself on the market? We want you to share that with us.
Okay. What I want to do is in Ghana here, especially Africa, we have to support each other.
Yes.
You get my
Very
point?
important.
Because when I went to Dubai, the reason why I be able to get opportunity to showcase my products. When I meet people, I go out to meet many people, as I told you, from all over the world. You know, if I wear my clothes, they will start talking to, oh, I like your clothes. And sometimes I try to, you know, to talk to people, you know. And anytime that if I want to talk to someone and I talk about my business and I start showing them the pictures, how I made the bag, how they get interested, you know. It's not normal people that they are very rich. You know, in Ghana here, if you talk about the rich.
But you know, somebody would ask that, you know, somebody who is very rich, you would have the notion that, hey, this person may seem unapproachable. How can I approach this person with my business idea?
I don't care.
Or with my, okay.
I don't care because I know what I want.
Okay.
It's
so
not
you
like
just
I
go.
want. Yes, I just go. Yes, and I talk to people that with private jets is like 2 or 3. You know, in Ghana here, if you talk about rich people that they have cars and all that, no. Here in Dubai, they don't talk. If someone said you are rich, it means you have they will ask how many private jets the person have.
Right.
You can see young girls have very rich. All these models that you see them in Dubai, most of them are rich, but they are. I mean, I don't know whether Dubai they have something that when people are there, they are humble,
down to
earth. You know, very down. I'm like, so sometimes when I talk to people, you see the Namos. You watch the guy from Namos. He has a restaurant in Dubai. He's called Namos. He has a steak restaurant in the Four Seasons Hotel. I met him. That guy is not easy to talk, but he was, when I start to talk to him, it's not easy. You see, you have a security, but I don't care because I know him. I want to talk to him. And then I talked about him, my bags, and where I'm from. He was listening to me, taking his time.
He had ears for you.
Yes, because, you know, they want business. You get my point. So they take their time to listen to say, wow, this is nice. Oh, this is, you know, it means this person knows what the person is doing. Right. It's not what they think. But here, sometimes, anyway, let's put that aside. So that's why I can be able to. So one day I met someone in an Address Hotel in Dubai, Address Boulevard. He's half Mexican and then American. So I talked to him about my business, and you know, he said, oh, I start to show him the pictures, and then when I show him the pictures and the back, he get interested because those people, Art Fashion is the people that they have a choice of fashion that I'm selling for, not anyone who want to wear clothes or who want to just have bag. You know what I mean?
I get
people
it.
that they buy original things, not like
that are very intentional about what they wear, what they want.
Exactly. So when they see like that, they have all this kind of big brands, so they understand what I'm talking about. And then he said, "Okay, no problem, Grace. I'll give you a chance, okay?" And then he introduced me to some people in Dubai and all that. There's no one, I don't know. I know a lot of people like in, you know. And then he said, okay. Then he started introducing me to people and he started to support. Oh, Grace, we have a fashion show here. Come. We have a woman empowerment group today. Come. He introduced me to many people. So he took me to he invited me to one fashion show called International Designer Leagues, where I showcased my product. So I went there with one girl from Ethiopia. Then we dressed our fashion. So when we went there, that day they have a fashion show there. So immediately we get inside my God, from the hotel, Shangri-La Hotel in Dubai. From the hotel lobby to up, my goodness.
All eyes on you.
All eyes was on me and her. Everybody was like, wow, can I take a picture? What is this? Why it's unique? And you know, if I don't tell you that, when I told them that it's made in Ghana, they don't believe. They say, no, this one is from Italy. Because the finishing, is the finishing and everything. And you know what they were compared me? They don't compare me to Gucci or Louis Vuitton. They call me to the big brands. They say this one is like a Fendi, it's like a, how do you call it? I mean, the big brands. I don't want to name anyone.
You are being compared.
Yes, they don't compare me to, you know.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm like, wow. So, and the Ethiopian girl, she was looking at me like that, you know, she was like, my God. So, I didn't know that this is how it's going to happen.
She thought she was just going to regularly model something regular for you. She
Yes.
didn't think she would get that much attention.
And that time, no, that time we wasn't starting the model yet. We just go for the first time to see how the fashion, how he invite me to come and meet people and see how the fashion is, and you know, and then I can take the contact and let the people contact me and all that, my Instagram, Facebook, whatever. So that's why I went there. So when I went there, so everybody was like, wow, I like your outfit, I like your this, I like your bag. Even they invited the sheikhs from I think Fijada also. And she came, when she came, she finished the lesson and we take pictures. She was looking at me, my outfit, wow. I like the bag. This I have the other bag. It's the same, but not the same color.
Okay.
They look at it, like, wow, you know. Everybody was like, you know, wow. So after when they finished the fashion show, everybody, when they come, can I take a picture with you? Can I do, what is this bag? And then I talked to them. There's one guy, he's a Mr. Dubai. His name called Max. He's from Uzbekistan. Okay. He's a very nice guy. That they awarded him. So when he come from the finish, and then we were talking about it, I said, how did you like about my fashion? He said, it looks different. It's very crazy. It looks different. It looks original. You know, many people, you know, I'm like, wow. So after that one, I went home. One day I saw the message from the International Designer Leagues that the next fashion show he want to meet me. He want to meet me, so if I'm free, he want to talk to me about, listen, I see the CEO himself, you know.
Yeah.
Here in Ghana, the problem here is when we are working in something, we always like, this person go and do this. No, they are serious. The CEO, they are on their phones. They are always watching everything. Not like they give it to people sometimes when you send a message, they don't answer you. No, because, so after that, I said, okay, so I wasn't believe. And I said, come, let's meet, and it's okay. So I extended the meeting. One day I said, okay, let me try and go and meet him. So we meet in Shangri-La Hotel. Then I told him about my story and I showed him my book, whatever. He said, before he go to Art Fashion, he's already know a lot of things about me.
Okay.
That's why he's interested to talk to me.
Right.
And I said, okay. And then they say, yeah, your fashion is nice. We like it. It's beautiful. And I said, okay. There. We started from there. So the person who introduced me from Address Boulevard, I said he's from half Mexico.
Okay.
And his name called Dr. Leo. Yes. So Daniel.
So he was the one who introduced
me to all my success.
All of them. All of the
whatever I
success
get
in Dubai.
All my success in Dubai. He's the one who introduced me to this fashion.
But he's somebody that you just approached.
Yeah.
And you spoke to regardless of his status in life, in society.
Yes.
You just approached him and he decided to talk about your brand.
Yes.
He held your hand.
Yes.
And he said that this is an event coming up.
Yes.
And so come and meet this person.
Yes.
And then he left the rest to you.
Yes.
However you would
That is it. So when you go somewhere and they introduce you to some places and you get there, you have to know what you have to do. It's your own. It's not like, you know, last time they invite me to Mr. Akosi Prite's birthday when I came in July. When I went there, when I meet people, I try to do like Dubai. You don't, when they invite you to the fashion show or they invite you to the event, you don't sit where they let you sit. You don't have to sit there. You are there to meet people.
So you walk around.
I walk
move around.
Everybody was looking at me. They're like, this girl, she's trying to catch mine. Or I said, Massa, I'm not here to. There's no anyone here that I'm interested in.
You are here for business.
That is it. So I don't care what they think. They say, this girl carried her award, talking to everybody. What I say, hey.
So you were carrying your award?
Yes, I went there with award.
Oh. Okay, so now let's talk about the award. What award was it?
Okay, so when he met me, he said he has a fashion show in March, so he want to invite me. He want me to be part of the fashion show. I said, okay, no problem. And then when he started, he put me there. And then when he's going to do the fashion, he told me to invite, we have to invite Ghana ambassador to UAE to come and represent. And then we started doing this. And you know what? I'm so happy for Minister of Foreign Affairs. I didn't tell them on time that they'd be able to make it and let the ambassador came to represent. So that one, I give them 5.
Okay.
They did. You know, they did it fast. They couldn't say that, maybe it's late.
Yeah.
And then you didn't tell us on time. No, they do it. And then the ambassador came and then he represents me. So that day, in the morning when we went there around 10 o'clock, that everybody, we was more than 8 fashion designers. Everybody have brought their fashion and all the models. I have the videos, I'll show you later. They fight. The models from all over the world, they fight to wear ER fashion. They leave the other, everybody was on me. They're like, no, I want to wear even the woman clothes. The men said they want to wear it. I said, no. They said, no, everybody, all the models was fighting to get the clothes to wear. It was so easy there. I've never seen this before. You know, and then after, no, we have to choose. And then I choose, and they say, come and say, please, you see, I'm beautiful. Can you please let top models? And those people, they have money. They have, if we talk about models in Dubai, some of them have it. But they are down to
Right.
They are not like, you know, and anyone that you meet in Dubai, as I told you, if you talk about something, they say, oh, if they're interested, they follow you fast. They are not looking like, no. There's a one model I met from Dubai. There's a one hotel, I forgot the name of the hotel. And then when I went to the washroom, and she also came to the washroom. Her name called Hannah. She's a top model in Dubai, in Italy. And then she's an actress and then model. So when I met her in the washroom, she was, oh, wow. Anytime I go, because I always wear my own fashion.
You represent your brand.
That is it. I don't wear anything except my own fashion. If I don't carry ER bag, clothes, I will wear.
Yeah, you're wearing ER dress.
Anything I go out in Dubai. When I start my fashion, I don't wear anybody fashion anymore.
Okay.
If I'm in the house, okay, I can wear like Zara or whatever. But if I'm going out for the meeting, for the, I always
carry your brand along.
Yes, because what am I going to talk? I have to wear my own, and shows that, and the way you cannot talk to people. You know, I have problem with many people. They say they are fashion designers or they are representing fashion in Ghana. But most of them, they are wearing suits. they are not wearing African fashion.
Right.
So when you are in the plane, when you are inside the plane, or maybe you meet people, how are you going to tell them that this is what I do?
Yes.
You need to tell them, you need to wear your own, so that at least when you talk, the person can see how you look.
What you are talking about.
But if you said, I am like this, take my business card, and you are wearing suit in front of the person, you
won't be taken serious. No. You won't be taken serious. But look, looking at everything that you've said right now.
And then the lady that I'm talking about from Italy. So when we went to I was in the washroom, and she also came, and then we start talking, and then she said she's a model, blah, blah. I said, okay, fine. So she said, can you give me some of this, and I'll wear it. She followed me first. She said, oh, can you give me some of the fashion? I'll go and wear it. I'm going back to Italy. I stayed in the Marina. There's a one big hotel that I don't need to mention the hotel's name, you know. So she said, come, bring your this, and the next day I WhatsApp her. She said, yeah, I am here. Bring it. Bring the fashion, listen, what you want to give me, I'll go and model for you. And then I give her one bag and the clothes. She went to Italy. After 2 weeks, she took a nice videos and the pictures professionally. Now, she's New York Fashion Week. They invited me to New York Fashion Week. Now, she's the one that they use her picture. But when I met some black women, some of them, they are models, some of them, they are from, when you start to talk to them, they are just looking at you like this.
Imagine.
They think maybe you won't follow us.
Very own. Okay.
Because I don't know, and I don't know. It's because of they see that. That's why I said ER fashion is people that they have choice.
Yes.
They know fashion and they want to have uniqueness things. This is only the people that I want to sell my fashion. Not everyone who want to buy back. And the lady wants now. They invite me to New York Fashion Week. After one, I took the award and everything. The New York Fashion Week. One day they find me on Instagram. And I saw when I checked my Instagram, I saw that they invite me that they want me to showcase. They want me to showcase my product in their fashion, and I'm like, So I told them that they send me the message from the other Instagram, not their own, but the same Runaway 7 fashion show. And I said no, they should send me their official
from their official page.
Exactly, and then they send me the message
as confirmation.
And then I say wow, and then they say they search about me. They want me to
showcase, come and showcase.
Yes. So it's September 7th that's coming. So I don't know whether I'll be. I wrote a letter to Minister of Foreign Affairs and the Interior Minister and people that I know in Ghana here that they should support for this fashion, because this is
important.
Exactly.
Yes.
Even if I'm not going myself, I want anyone saying that he's a businessman in Ghana here they should come and take this product and go and bring the investors in this country. Because I've already done my best in Dubai. I wanted to launch my fashion this month, but because of this, anyway, I don't have to say that one later.
Okay.
So
right.
that's why I want to go to the New York Fashion Week. Then when I came back, then I can be able to launch my product here.
Okay.
Yes. So
when is it? When are you supposed to be there?
In New York, this Runaway 7 is this month.
This month.
This month, yes.
Okay.
So I want them to also come. Anyone who is in the U.S., the U.S. ambassador. I know when I came, by all means, he has to also come and represent.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So he has to. They have to support.
Right.
So this is what I'm looking for right now. People, they should support and take the fashion to New York Fashion Week, and then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not only displayed here are we seeing bags, but then some of the clothes from ER Fashion brand as well. But which of them is your son, your firstborn? He is. Okay.
Yeah, he's my sister's son.
Okay. Hi, gentlemen. Okay, so please come closer. Hello. Yeah, please come closer. Right. So, Grace, what are these made from?
In Ghana.
So, what material?
It's a thread cotton.
Thread cotton.
Yes, thread cotton.
Okay.
It's made from the thread cotton. You know, that is what ER Fashion is bringing a lot of investors in Ghana. So we have to be serious on this fashion because you know what? And the thread cotton is most of them from China. High grade. You understand what I mean?
Okay.
But I order my own high grade from China.
Okay.
You get my point? So in Ghana here, it is time for us to have our own everything here.
Yes.
So I wanted to present this fashion like 100% is made in Ghana. Including the fabric.
Yeah.
But now I can say
a part of it from China,
which is not good.
Which isn't good. So what exactly about it is from Ghana?
This the handmade it's 100% handmade.
Handmade.
Yes. The cotton. Cotton is we buy the cotton. We bought the cotton and then they weave it as everybody knows fugu here, and then we design it according to.
How long did it take to make that?
This one.
Yes.
It's because of this one. It take like. Maximum a week.
Maximum
a week.
1 week.
Yes. But maybe the how do you call it? The one like how do you say it? Like this. If you are going to do like this for the weaving side, it doesn't take time.
Okay.
But to stitch it and then
that's what takes time.
To get this test, that's why it takes time because I always make sure that when they finish, they do one part. I want to make sure that the finishing is okay.
Right, and we got the AR brand behind there.
Yeah.
Right, now let's come to this one. But do you have names for them though?
Yeah.
So this one is called,
this
the first one?
Called, both of them call Yana.
Yana.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, in Ghana here, we have a Yana, he's from northern part of Ghana, and he was a famous chief.
Yes.
So, you know, in Ghana here, if someone will become a something and the person died, the name is going to, to vanish.
It's going to, right.
So I give the respect of that man, Yana. Yes, and I have some also, when we finish. Okay. So this one is Yana.
So both are Yana.
Yes.
So this one is also made from the same material as this one.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long did it take to make this?
This one takes about like a week or whatever.
Also a week.
Yes.
Also
because I always make sure that it doesn't take time, but I always make sure that they do one part, and then it's okay. Maybe they finish, it's okay. They leave it, and then we keep on watching it. Know that there's no. Please come here. You see that the stitching, you cannot see anything. You thought maybe it's the whole fabric, So when they do it small, I will let them leave it and then I check again. This one is okay, so that I want the finishing to be,
look perfect.
Perfect, Yeah.
So how much for something like that?
This one is $500,000.
$500,000.
Yes, with 24 carats of gold, because in Ghana we have gold. It is time for us to use it, not only necklace.
With 24 karat of gold?
Yes, $500,000.
For this one?
Yes.
And this?
This one is $10,000.
$10,000?
Yes.
Right, gentlemen, you can go. Thank you very much.
So this one is for musicians, what do you call the royals. I usually make clothes for my bags and my everything is for as I said.
This price, how much is it? How much for this?
This one is $25,000.
$25,000 for
this?
This is really
with
beautiful.
18 carats of gold.
With 18 carats of gold?
Yes.
This is beautiful. Okay, viewers. So
and then the name of this bag is the name of this bag. The Queen of England.
Oh, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth. So that's the name. Yes. Queen Elizabeth.
Yes.
Very nice. So we have some comments on social media. Let's read the comments. Let's read what some of you have sent so far on social media. Brenda Entridonko says, good morning, prime morning. Please ask Asibi, how has her background influenced the designs she makes? Okay. Jerry Amma says, good morning, host. It's Monday morning. News is loud and clear here in Winneba North Campus. Thank you very much for watching us. So, but briefly, before we continue, how has your background influenced your designs?
My designs?
Yes. Your background. You know, what you've been through, you growing up, everything.
That's why I said I have a book. It's a long story. So if the person wants to
long a story.
Exactly. So if the person wants us to go and buy it, how I become my book. The title is Grace Asibi. How I become a scapegoat on cocaine scandal. It's on Amazon.
Please explain that briefly.
The name of the book.
No, the cocaine scandal.
Scandal. Yes. Yeah.
If you can share that briefly with us.
Yeah. In 2005, 2006, if you heard about East Legon Cocaine and Envy Benjamin, and the lady was there. They said she bribed police to $100,000, and then she bribed police $100,000, which is not $100,000, it was $200,000, and they said she bribed police to $100,000, and she ran away. And then that time I was in England, then I came back to defend myself. It wasn't like that. So everything.
So that lady was you?
Exactly, Grace Asibi. This is me.
But it wasn't so.
Pardon?
But it wasn't so.
No.
So you came back to Ghana to redeem yourself.
Yeah, so the book, when you get the book, you know
everything that
happened there, yeah.
So the title of the book is Grace Asibi?
Yes.
Okay.
And also the fashion, I'm the first person in Ghana here in 2005 who launched Aphrodite lingerie. Aphrodite. I was selling lingerie in Osu.
Aphrodisiac lingerie?
Yes.
Okay.
If you heard about that, listen, I was the one who was selling that.
You were the one?
I was the one, yeah. So I'm the first person who let the ladies wear panties and braces and model in the stage international conference center. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Giving your flowers to you.
Thank you.
Giving your flowers to you. Right.
So Grace. Now we grow. Before I represent Aphrodite fashion isn't from Colombia, but now I grew up with my own.
And you have your own fashion brand.
That is it.
God is great. Grace, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Yes, definitely. But then before we end, can you bring it?
Okay.
What will you share to young ones who are looking up to you, who have listened to you and love your story so far? What would you tell them?
Okay. This bag, can I finish the bag?
Okay.
This bag is the name of the bag. If you want to buy it and you go to our social media, whatever that you want to buy, the name of this bag is Bafuboni.
Bafuboni?
Yes, Bafuboni. Bafuboni was advisor to President Mahama. During this case that I'm talking about, I wanted to kill myself. But I met him in Mr. Kwesi Pride's office, and then he always advised me that, Grace, don't do anything. Life is, you have a great life. Don't do anything. He have seen vision on me. I shouldn't do anything about myself. So he always advised me. I mean, he did a lot for me in my life. But now he's passed away during the COVID.
Yeah.
So I named this bag.
Bafuboni.
So that his name will stay in this world forever. Yes, this is what we have to do to the good people. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like sometime in life we have to, sometime when someone helps person, they don't talk about it. Only the bad things that they talk about people, which is not good. You understand what I mean? So sometimes when you're with a man, there's some part that sometimes is good time and you have bad times.
Yeah.
So sometimes we shouldn't put the bad times to be too much. But this man, he never did anything. He helped me a lot. Because of him, I am here today. So this name is Bafuboni. And then this one is a Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay.
Yes, name of this bag is ER bag, but the city is Kwame Nkrumah.
Kwame Nkrumah.
Yes, and this is school bag. Bibi Fodache.
Bibi Fodache.
Yes.
Very cute.
Yes, and I have some we call Wa. Anyway, I named them Ashanti. We have a Queen Elizabeth. I didn't bring that one. So ER shop is already open. So if anyone wants to come to have a look and give their opinion, they can come. But I don't like people that they come, they cannot support, and then they give ideas. No, come with your ideas with, you know, money,
potential,
and buy something and support their brand, so that I will listen to your idea, accept that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so Grace, like I said earlier, what advice will you give to young people that are loving your story, that are loving your determination and
this
everything?
This is our shopping bag.
Okay.
This one is wood.
Oh, so this is how you present
the box. Yes.
The bags?
Yes.
Oh, so it's wood.
And each bag, when you buy, how we make the bag and everything, the details and everything is in the bag. So this bag is $15,000. This one without gold.
This is without gold?
Yes, $15,000. Yes. So when you can come to the shop and then you can have a look at it, how it is. And then this is my shopping bag.
Really great. Grace, thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
And then New York Fashion Week, that's where we are going. Yeah. We have already have people that they will invest with us. Okay. So I believe that Ghana government, it is time for them to support people like us, you know, because if we want this country to grow, to change, we don't have to always be in one thing. And they should stop. I know this person, let me take the person, let me help the person. We don't know this person is this bad. We should stop that, because if we don't stop that, we can never grow. For example, if it's a fashion, if I didn't go to Dubai to showcase myself and it was here, because of my case, many people
you wouldn't have grown.
They won't give me chance.
Nobody would mind you. Yeah.
Exactly. So now we have people that they want to invest. Fashion is not only the fashion we are doing. I have people that they work in oil and gas. When you watch the video, you see the meeting that we're having. It's only the private, only the businesses people, only the investors. They are billionaires, and now they want to say they want to come trillionaires. You get my point? They want to come trillionaires, not billionaires anymore. You know, so those people are ready to come to Ghana to invest through me. And it's so many things that we are going to do, not only the fashion.
This is incredible.
We are going to do like a private jet, which is already the design of a private jet inside, interior design is going to be in Ghana made.
Looks like you definitely have to come back and give us updates.
Exactly. And then, so now that we are going to Fashion Week in September, so we want Ghana government to support, and then they can go with us and bring the investors that the Ghana is Ghana. I want to pay it from ER Fashion.
That's right.
Because if we are always owning other people's country, you know, it's like we don't have men in this country.
Whereas there are so many avenues that we can.
It's like we are not men. There's no men here.
Very true.
Because if you go to your other man country and borrow money and come back and all the time, you are a woman. And if you go to your country, other country, invest, and you cannot invest your own country, that your country here is raining, we have everything. And if we cannot do anything here, we are women. Anyone that fly from today, anyone who is flying to US or anywhere to go and invest or to go and do they are women. Because your country, we have everything. If our leaders are sick, they have to go to Europe.
Fly to outside the country. Right.
My son died. That's why you said I have to come back. My last born died I gave birth 3 years ago, and the baby died. The father was from Switzerland.
So sorry.
He was having a heart problem, because that heart problem, you have to get the machines is not in Ghana here. You know, so they have to fly the baby to South Africa. So the baby died in South Africa or Switzerland or France, and I gave birth during the week. So it's very difficult for the embassy and all that.
So sorry, Grace.
So the baby died because of there's no machines. So I was looking at my baby like this, and the baby died. So it is time now. ER is bringing so many things, not only the fashion.
Not only the fashion.
And I have met so many people that everybody is ready to come to invest. So this fashion, I want someone from Ghana as our leader. You know, the Sheikh of Dubai, he said the dreams, the success is come from the team. And then if you have a good team, and then when you have good team, and then you have good leader, the leader can push the success.
Very true.
So now, I left ER for Ghana. If they don't want to help or they don't want to do anything,
you will carry it back.
Carry back to Dubai.
You will carry it back to
and
Dubai.
Then,
Grace, thank
and
you so
ready
much.
to give me
we have to go.
They are ready to give me some place that's in Dubai. That I will go. Then I'll produce everything there.
Okay.
So let me see what they can do for us.
Okay, Grace Asibi, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. And Grace Asibi is the CEO of ER Fashion Brand. This is where we end Women in Business. I hope you've learned a lot. My name is Asiodua Akumia.